If you're out here, you've been able to go out and enjoy this. You at least take a t-shirt and sweatshirt back home to friends back home that weren't lucky enough to be here.
It's always is. And it's kind of fun to tell them that's where the London Bridge is at. And they look at you like you lost your mind.
Well, in our case, that's close to true.
Yes, yes. Okay, Jim Johnson, they're bringing him straight across the course here. But Chris Bush, number 5, continues in the lead. Looks like that may be Jim McKay coming in again. He's had some tough luck out there today, number 72. He's been in 3 or 4 times, some type of trim problem or fuel problem or something.
As the yellow flag boat is up as they tow Jim Johnson across the race course here over to his waiting and, believe me, highly concerned pit crew.
Okay, we'll get an official update here in just a second. Richard Stewart, number 140, in second or third. We'll have to wait and see. Number 148, Dick Shearer, in third or fourth. And Mr. John Johnson here, number 2. John had some bad luck earlier on, but he's run very, very steady. And he may finish high up, even with being as many laps down as he is. Some of the leaders starting to fall out. And here comes your leader, and here comes the list. First place was number 5, the Del Taco boat. Okay, they have 64 in second position, but this was taken just as Jim Johnson went dead in the water. So he's out, obviously. In third place, or in second place, now is number 7, Billy Seabold.
How many laps down is he?
Let's see, Bill Seabold with 67 laps, Chris Bush with 70 laps. So three laps
down.
And third position is 140. That's Richard Stewart. In fourth position is Dick Shearer, number 148. In fifth position is 525. In sixth position is 818. In seventh position is 541. In eighth position is 948. And in ninth position is boat number 72. Now, this is as of 10:30, just as Jim Johnson went dead in the water. So, I changed this up as I read it off. This is not official. This is strictly a list that they give us. So there've been some lead changes since then. But we know Chris Bush in first place and Bill Seabold in second. So that's as of 10:30, and we've got about 24 minutes left. So about 3 laps down is Billy Seabold to the number 5 boat.
As the pit crew of Jim Johnson wades out of the water trying to get down there to him, the California Gold pit crew, as they're going to take a look and see what the problem is on the man who was leading this race until the gremlins fit.
And if it's a gear case, it'd be a relatively minor problem. If it's a power head, he's over for the day. So remains to be seen here. The buoy boats and tow boats doing an excellent job. Very, very well trained. Of course, they're used to this. This is, 21 years of the Lake Havasu Classic. And they always do a fantastic job. And there goes your second place boat, number 7, Billy Seabold in the Bud Light boat. And your first place boat, number 5, is Chris Bush in the Del Taco boat.
That'll be interesting to see if Bill Seabold...
Looks like they may have a major problem. They're looking it over down there. Meanwhile, here goes Kurt Seabold, number 948. Kurt running in the Mod 110 class with Jack Parker. They're both out of the San Francisco area. And I'm curious, is Kurt Seabold any kin to Billy and Mike Seabold?
No, I don't think so. You notice he's not running a Seabold Hall.
No, he's running a Lee craft, as a matter of fact.
He must not be a relative.
That must not be. And if he keeps running a Lee craft, there's no chance of him being adopted either. Okay, number 140 here, Richard Stewart coming by. Richard's in third position right now. About 21 minutes left to go here in the first 2 hours of the Tommy Boat Division of the 1986 Lake Havasu Classic. And there's Dick Shearer, number 148. And Dick not fitting at all that I could tell. I didn't see him in. He slipped by me.
And he stood by me down his vantage point also to Bill Jim Johnson. They pulled the plugs. They've got the inspection light looking down the spark plug holes. That engine seems to be frozen, locked up. Well, that's tough luck. But it may be a locked up gear case. And you'll bet that they'll be back. So your leader, number 5, is Chris Bush. And in second position is Bill Seabold, number 7. And in third place is number 140 here, the boat of Richard Stewart. So that's the top 3 places here. A little bit to go in the first 2 hours. Here comes Don Johnston, number 2, Katie and Burgess Hall, the boat of Jim Einstein. As Bill Seabold, number 7, has his sights set on him. And Chris Bush with the lead. And it's going to be interesting to see how well Chris drives later on this afternoon in the Mod VP class. Well, of course, Chris, the top driver in Mod VP, didn't win. Well, he ought to be right at home driving in a Mod VP class because that's the class that he dominated for several years. Of course, he's going to be driving a hull built by the man that was his arch rival in Mod VP, Alan Stoker, a Stoker Sport Tunnel. And believe me, it was always a tremendous contest between Alan Stoker and between Chris Bush every year at St. Louis. And Chris was able to come out each time the winner. And this time he is driving a boat built by his arch rival, Alan Stoker, and good friend. They're very good friends off the race course and arch rivals on the race course. Okay, looks like Chris Bush coming in. Is that Chris coming down? Yes, it seems to be the Del Taco boat coming back in. Some problem. Is he taking on more fuel? I don't know what he's going to do. It looks like they've got the fueling hose out. So he may be going to just take on enough fuel to insure himself. Okay, and Chris Bush into the pit area. And the pit crew up on the deal. They're going to measure the gas, see how much is in there. But this is sure going to give Billy Seabold a time to unwrap one of those laps. Of course, Billy's there on the backside, isn't he? Coming back down? Yes, he is. He's coming down the back straightaway, and they're pushing Bush out. Looks like he just took on just a light load of fuel. Well, you know, I'm sure he's a little concerned after nearly running out the last time. Come in, I've got a lead. He knows he's got a lead. So now let me take down a little fuel here. A little insurance, as they say. So that's what that Texas insurance man. Insurance. Okay, Chris Bush back out on the course, and looks like Bill Seabold coming in. Billy Seabold, number 7, coming in. He may be going to take on a little fuel. Yeah, just a little more insurance down there. And that Del Taco Bud Light crew together, working together. Well, Billy, you might have been a little faster, did you, boy? Of course, Billy's never done this before. No more than 200 or 300 times. And here comes number 948, that's Kurt Seabold. And number 148, that's Dick Shearer. Dick in about 3rd or 4th position now. So they're fueling him up, snapping down the lid, and don't take off with it. Okay, Bill Seabold, number 7, out of the pit area. Just on a little bit of fuel. So number for the boat of Mike Tomlin. And here comes your 3rd place boat, number 140, Richard Stewart. And Don well back. He came into the pit area, stayed 14 minutes or so, got back out. He's well down, but he's running the rest of the race. Had some trim problems. So the gremlins start to hit here later on. As they do every year, they begin to take their toll. Running these engines anywhere from 8 to 10,000 RPM. Believe me, it can begin to take its toll. All the bouncing around out there, the bouncing the hulls take. The engine takes, the power trims, all the electrical switches. At the back side, this Bush has lost his engine and fell off the boat. It came off, the power head jumped off and the whole engine ripped off. Then we can tell the whole engine's gone. He's standing up on the boat, and I can see the look of disgust from here. Well, that puts Bill Seabold back in the hunt. Bill Seabold back out there. So, I don't know, it doesn't look like the boat's going down, but the engine's gone. We'll get a... You sure the power head didn't just leap off? You got a set of glasses on him? No, not yet. We just got it. The power head may have come undone and jumped off the boat.
soon as we get a boat over to him, we have communication with all of them. We'll find out what's going on here. Well, it's a tough break for the Del Taco sponsored entry. Chris Bush sitting on the side of the boat. So maybe just the power head jumped off. We say just jumped off, you know, at what, $7,000, $8,000 in the bottom of the lake. Oh, well, you know. We just got word that they think the whole engine fell off. So we don't know. The only thing I could think that could happen would be the transom would have to rip out of that boat. Well, he's setting up in it. Okay, they got him under tow now. Okay, Chris Bush out of it. I wonder, ask Ted Mason, since the power head jumped off, can he run a different power head tomorrow? Okay, I'll ask that. Yes, they can run tomorrow. Yes, well, there was only about 15 minutes left to go, so that'll only put him down about, what, 7, 8, 9 laps? Yeah, and he has to be, that power head has to be inspected. That's why they hit it off. So, yes, he can race tomorrow and be won. They found it here a few weeks ago with twin Mercury stackers still on it. And that boat sunk in 1971, and it still looks like it's in pretty good shape. So you can bet there'll be somebody out there looking for that power head that came off of Chris Bush's engine. It might be Chris. Jerry Gilbert may send him out there looking for it. Or they might send the crew chief that didn't tighten up those power head bolts. Right. Okay, 818, the Arcadian boat, Mod 110 boat of Bob Armstrong and Chuck Riley. And here comes Dick Shearer. And Dick not running terribly fast, but he hasn't come in. Steady ready, Doc. Steady ready. He's steady. And you might see him tomorrow try to blow somebody's doors off. So a little bit of strategy here. There's Bill Seabold. Let me take a look over here. Yep, Lynn Seabold sitting in number 1 position. Richard Stewart in 2nd position. And we think Dick Shearer in 3rd position. So about 11 minutes to go here. As where are they going to tow Chris to? Looks like they're bringing him straight into the pit area, Walt. They're coming straight across the course here with him. And I think Chris is sitting back there as he had his situation well in hand. It'll be interesting to see that power head, see whether the boats actually vibrated out or some of them sheared off. Well, the way they go into these turn-offs, and maybe 1 or 2 vibrated out. Of course, if you were to shear a bolt or 2 off, then it would put tremendous undue strain on the other bolt. Yes, it would. Okay, we've got a Mod 100 boat down in the turn down here, number 1 turn. We'll have some more information on it here shortly. We're not sure who it is yet. We'll get some communication with the boat. As soon as we get them over there, we'll find out. Okay, Don Johnson coming by, number 2, the Arcadian boat. And 541, the boat of Scott Jensen out of Fort Collins, Colorado, the Harris Marine Special. Brian Daly moving up, Brian number 525, the Yamaha powered Hodges Hull. So Chris Bush with some tough luck. He may be sitting on the back of that boat to help. Yes, it would, because of that, the way the boat is built. If he was to sit up front with the way that engine gone, the boat will want to nose plow water because it's built in balance, considering that 200 plus pounds sitting on the back of the boat. Okay, him sitting on the back here as they start across. We've got about 6 or 7 minutes left. So the driver apparently okay. Kurt Seabold and Jack Parker. We don't know which one was in the boat, but he did flip in the number 1 turn. So driver is okay. We'll get some more information here shortly. We'll pass it on to you. Okay, Brian Daly. Brian running in about 4th to 5th position. We'll try to get a look here. 15 minutes of the first 2 hours of the tunnel boat division. Number 72, Jim McKay, really having some problems with that sleeve down V6 Mercury.
Yeah, he's just staying out there running. I'm sure there'll be a lot of work done on that engine tonight.
Well, Jim came to run SST 140. He was the only boat, so he changed to a Mod 110 powerhead, so he probably has a spare. We just got the story here on the 948. He had a hole in his boat. The boat he stopped was waiting for a tow, and the boat sunk out from under him. So, driver is okay, and the boat is down. They're trying to get a line on it now. So, that's what happened. He got a hole in the boat, and it just literally sunk out from under him, and someone did in the marina turn.
Yeah, point moving very, very slowly down there in the marina turn towards the pit area.
That looks like Brian Daly.
It might be. He may be running out of gas. I don't know.
Well, it's last 15 minutes here. They have fallen by the wayside. So here comes Richard Stewart, number 140. Richard in about third position now. Looks like Brian Daly. That may be Brian Daly dead in the water over there. Well out in the lead now.
Okay, we
don't have to worry about it.
Just got a report from the Jim Johnson team. They broke a crankshaft. They broke a crankshaft in that engine. So they'll be tearing it down tonight and sticking a new crankshaft in it. Be back out tomorrow, down probably 12 laps or so.
And Billy Seabold just going around and around. And the boats have really thinned out here in the last 20, 30 minutes. As they're just trying to finish here with about 4 minutes to go, 5 minutes to go, something like that. We'll get the official 5 minutes. 5 minutes to go. The first 2 hours of tunnel boat division at the Lake Havasu Classic. Number 140, I believe, is Richard Stewart. And in third, we think, is Dick Shear. So that's strictly unofficial. That's my observation. We'll get an official update here in just a few minutes.
You've got the schedule up there. The Mod VPs to go off at 12 noon.
Mod VPs at 12 noon. We take an hour break, and they'll start at 12 noon sharp. And we'll have the mini Grand Prix boats, the Mod C, Sport C, and promises to be real fun here. Mini Grand Prix boats. Rick Hoffman, Ken Hoffman, several of us here. So we're going to have our work set out for us for the mini Grand Prix. Okay, bringing Chris into the pit area.
I'm sure a very dejected Chris Bush. The only thing I can think, knowing Chris the way I do, that he must have sheared off some head bolts holding that engine down, because Chris checks and rechecks everything.
Does he still build his own engines as he used to?
Oh, yeah.
And
I'm sure that it must have been a sheared bolt. He must have had a fractured bolt in there. I just couldn't imagine Chris going back out there and not checking and make sure the thing was tight. But then stranger things have happened.
Okay, we're winding down here with about 2 or 3 minutes to go. About 3 minutes. Bill Seabold in the lead. Came back from a 3 or 4 lap deficit. He was in the pit area.
Well, I'm not sure he came back from the deficit as the 2 guys in front of him just fell out.
But Billy driving very, very conservatively here in this second 1 hour. So not the Billy that we've seen drive before, where he stands it up and you can see all the way under the boat. But just doing
well, he hasn't had to yet.
Well,
he has to. He will.
He's turning very, very consistent lap times, as is the professional that he is. So he'll move back in the first place. So got Chris's flag man. George May, referee, is counting it down. Looks like 174 under tow out there. That's Mike Tomlin, one of the Mod 110 boats.
Walt, are you coming over here for the next race as usual?
Yes.
Will you bring this stuff with you?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, number 148, Dick Shear. Third or fourth, we don't know.
Brian Daly under tow in here.
Well, that's tough luck. And all of a sudden, Wino. And he may be out of fuel or he may be out of motor. We just don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, winding down here. I heard George May say 30 seconds. And here comes your leader around the marina turn, and it's Bill Seabold, number 7, in the Bud Light Seabold Special out of St. Louis, Missouri. Is he going to have to make another lap? Well, we don't know. We'll have to wait. If the flag comes up after he goes by, we'll just have to wait and see. He will have to make another lap, is that right? Billy Seabold has to make another lap. And we know that all the Seabold teams hearts up in their throat. You know what happened here? Last year in my VP, Pete Sprouse in second place. They fired the gun. He was already past the point. He had to make another lap. Got on the other side, lost his prop, and lost the race. So anything can happen. And